in there.
I agree.
They did some lady that did stuff like fabrics. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't the stuff that really moves you. It was all right.
Is there a lot in the Bay Area, or is there like a lot of art stuff going on? Or, I mean, I don't know.
I've heard there is. I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
I'm totally outside of it.
Yeah.
It goes down outside my in the street below me all the time.
I love it. I just really love the way it looks.
Well, Warner, I have to say, man, this is all your new work.
This is amazing.
That's phenomenal.
Oh,
That's old?
Yeah, that was a throwaway one, but
Well, the colors.
Theo thinks I should redo it.
Well, yeah.
No, I think it's already good. I think that's.
This one, the shades, they match some of the shades you've been doing recently, which is.
I know. I've been doing the same thing for 40 years, I think.
No.
Well, you have your own shades.
1975.
Well,
yeah,
no,
I mean, you're
84
playing,
is
okay,
when I
wait a
started
minute.
doing this.
You're playing with perspective and all kinds of things, but these
Yeah.
are not the same as Starlight Hotel or whatever. There is a progression of color and shape and things that you can't say that. I'm sorry, I'm going to argue with you about your own work, but
Oh,
you can't say that.
I agree. There's definitely, you've come a lot.
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, you are playing with perspective. That's true. That's what seems to be a theme that I can see.
Yeah.
But no, this is something different than what you did in that other one.
Yeah, well, it's like this, the way these, I get to do a lot of different kinds of paintings because I'm not, because all kinds of landscapes are very different, and it just.
But it doesn't get boring, you know, like a lot of
It
landscape
doesn't.
is boring.
Look how different these are. Can you people get with how different these paintings are and their vibe or their subject matter?
I love this. I love this.
That one.
I want to put a redwood frame with imitation redwood trunks for a frame on that.
That is so amazing. That one is just.
Yeah, I like
Theo and
that.
I talked about that one for like an hour.
Yeah, I really
About
like
how
that one.
What was the inspiration behind the quarry there? Was that?
And the swimming pool. That's so great.
Well, it was just,
There's the humor in that one.
Yeah.
yeah, I was just kind of.
Let's move in next to the quarry.
Kind of
Yeah.
feeling of emptiness or something inside, and
Oh, yeah.
just sort of a feeling that's. I didn't know how to put it. Kind of an unease and emptiness. And, a big hole or something.
They didn't tell us when we bought our house here in this condo.
Yeah, I
that
know, right.
We'd be looking at a quarry.
Right. I think the guy next door wanted to take down the hillside or something, or dig a bigger pool.
I don't like that hillside. Take it out.
Yeah, or dig a bigger pool.
He's making a bigger
Right,
pool.
A bigger pool, right?
No,
It's competition between them.
It's amazing because that's actually what happens to old quarries when they abandon them. They become lakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can jump and dive.
I think that quarry's in the Hayward Hills, in fact, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And all of them
Yes.
are abandoned and filled with
Uh,
water.
And also
I
here
think
up at
it's still
Sibley,
active.
Sibley Regional Park has these quarries that have, you know.
Yeah,
What's amazing is they all do fill with water at the end. So the analogy is that it's a pool.
Right.
They eventually will become pools because companies
right.
abandon the quarry after it's not useful anymore, and then it fills with water.
Yeah.
So what do people feel when they look at that painting? Does it make you feel like, oh, it's aggravated and harsh, or is it soothing, or what is it?
I see a bunch of figures up here. These almost look like figures.
Yeah.
Like strata of, like, I don't know, some burial ground or something. It almost looks like figures of people.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you look at it,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Like ancient figures, yeah.
Right.
It's kind of,
Like with that Sanskrit or something.
Right, it's meant as calligraphy or figures or Egyptian calligraphy.
yeah, that's what it looks like.
Sort of influenced by Willem de Kooning's.
It's like they're supposed to be cracks, but they look like something far more different than.
It's been scraped out and hollowed out.
Yeah.
It's I don't know, it's some kind of shale, I think. And it's just they're digging a big hole.
Is that like early de Kooning or later de Kooning, or?
It'd be early. He did a painting called Excavation too.
Oh.
And it was inspired a bit by that, and he's working on inventing a kind of calligraphy in a way, and it's
Yes.
and you sort of you're excavating a space out of the canvas. It has double meaning. It's a process of painting in and destroying, and kind of carving a space out of the canvas that's oil paints do really well.
It'd be interesting to have like a nice development by a quarry.
Yeah, I know. Which one was there first?
Right, that's a good question. I mean, looking right here in the Oakland Hills, off
Yeah.
of the 580,
There's a big quarry.
the 13, I should
Yeah,
say.
right.
Yeah,
They turned that quarry into now it's a development,
it is.
and it's really successful. Like
It doesn't seem to erode either.
Well, they're not building so high up, but it's still always going to be massive amount of land that's just excavated because we can't build on it. It's too steep, right?
Right.
So there's like this development. It's always going to be below the quarry, and it's obvious that it was one forever. They
But
can't
they're
build
not
that.
worried about erosion, or they
I
wouldn't
don't know
build.
if they are.
Some of those certain shales, they just don't erode much, and
Isn't
they're
that
totally
weird?
safe.
Because
Yeah.
it's going to be like, you drive by on the 13, you're like, whoa, can you believe they just carved out the whole mountain and then they built something right in the side of it?
Or just north of the Golden Gate Bridge, where the freeway
Right,
goes
they did
right
that
under
too.
just a cliff like that, and you see eucalyptus tree roots.
And that was
right
the
over
quarry
your
too,
head.
back
Right.
in the 1900s, yeah, early 1900s.
You wonder how those cliffs stay up there. It's weird.
Probably because they are, like you said, they're too rocky. They
It's
just,
a certain kind of rocks
Right.
pulled together.
and they
really
knew
well.
that it'd be okay to build it that steep or carve it
Yeah.
that steep.
And you got more art back here, Theo?
Yeah, it's archives. I mean, to do a real art show in here, I need to take like an hour and a half, and I bring out the other paintings. And
Is this a real Mercy or is this a painting?
that's just a foam core with a photo